the green engine is the number 6 green engine on Sodor. He loves being on Sodor, and his favorite job is taking the mail train. Taking the mail train at day and night, and he also likes to say hello to the people on the bridges. He also likes to be with his friends, like Thomas, Toby, and Daisy, Annie, Clarabelle, Henrietta, and Edward. And his most favorite is that he gets to take the mail train early, and that he also likes to have fun. One day, Percy arrived at the mud track where Toby was bringing the breakdown train where the workmen are cleaning up the flood. Hey Percy, I see you brought the slate trucks for the new ballast, and I'm surprised you brought the new ballast for the repairs to the mud track, and we're just clearing up the mud and draining the mud. Percy sighed. He was relieved, but he still remembered that he got stuck and Thomas had to help him. And then he also remembered Toby and Henrietta went in and they got covered in mud since Toby was worried about Elisabeth's body. Don't worry, at least I got clean. Henrietta and I got clean since we collected Elisabeth's body, since Elisabeth's body, Henrietta and I went off to the airport, and we did well, and Henrietta's glad that she helped me, and I'm glad Henrietta helped me, and I'm glad Henrietta helped me because Henrietta, she promised she'll always be there for you, and you promised to be there for her. I know. I'm just glad that you and Henrietta did well. I just wish that no engine gets stuck in the mud. I don't want them to get stuck. Don't worry, Percy. I'm sure someone will go the other track. Like, they'll go the other track around it. I'm sure. Percy felt much better after hearing what Toby said. Percy was having a difficult time. He was trying to be on time, but he was worried that he'll be late if we take the other track instead of the track where the flood and mud puddles at. But he didn't notice Birdie was coming the other way. But Percy didn't say anything. He just accidentally bumped Birdie. Sorry, Birdie, try to be on time! Percy! You nearly caused an accident! What's gotten into you? At least Percy didn't kill anyone and almost injured anyone. At least everybody's okay and they're still alive. Yeah, at least Percy only just bumped me onto the rails and pushed me off the road when he was pulling his goods train. Like, at least he bumped me onto the rails and road. Like, this is just crazy. It's like he thought I was a railway bus, but I'm not. But I don't only go on rails, I only go on road. Well, at least Percy didn't broke my commie mask. That's a little relief. Yeah, I think so, Gangle. At least your commie mask is okay. At least Percy didn't broke it. Later, Thomas arrived at the station and Birdie talked to him. It was surprising that Percy bumped into me. Like, he could have caused an accident. I see what you meant. I'll go talk to my friend. I'm sure Percy will be okay. I'm sure he's just trying to be on time. Oh yeah, because just like the time that you are late because of the mainline engines are worried about the viaduct collapsing. Well, at least we already knew that being late isn't so bad after all, and I'm sure Percy will understand that. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure I'll have a talk with Percy. And with that, Thomas went off. Well, it's easy for you to say. This is gonna be crazy. Later, Percy talked to Thomas, and Thomas explained everything. I want to know why you keep doing this. I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't meant to cause an accident. I was just worried that I'll be late again. It's okay, Percy. It's just an accident. At least you shouldn't have noticed it. Yeah, I'm just glad that Birdie's okay. I'm sorry. Percy was glad that everything was okay. But he was still unsure what will happen if the engine gets stuck in the mud. Later, the engines are back to work. And things are going well. Hello, Henry. I see you're doing well taking pastures. Yup, and things are going well. And I'm glad the track had been repaired. Like, after the storm. Like, I'm surprised the fallen branch had been cleared off the line. Like, since Emily had cleared it off the line by accident. At least Emily decided that she asked everybody for help. At least she doesn't have to worry about thinking that she is excellent Emily. Yup, indeed, Henry. Everyone on the railway noticed things are going well. And things are going well. But they noticed things are well. And that was until shunting trucks at the yards near Farquhar Station when his driver heard some news. What the hell's going on, driver? It's Ginty. He's stuck in the mud and he needs rescuing. You had to help him. You had to rescue him right away. But driver, I don't know if I could be able to pull him out of the mud. You know how Emily was when she got stuck in the mud. I don't know if I'm be able to pull him out. Mavis was there and she noticed Percy was worried. Don't worry, Percy. I know you could do it. Because I heard you were brave because you did a lot of brave things, Percy. Like, I remember that you were brave since you were put upon at the mines and not only that, you were so brave when you saved James from the rocks at the clay pits. And not only that, you're the bravest engine ever, and I know you could do it. Just don't worry about it, because you had to save Ginty, because you know Ginty wants you to be brave. And I know it, Thomas knows it, Toby and Henrietta knows it, Annie Clarabelle Daisy knows it, and Gordon James Henry knows it, and Ginty and Pug knows it. And you know it! I know it's difficult, but you can do it. But what if Ginty sinks and... I'm sure he won't. But how am I supposed to be able to pull him out? Don't worry, you will. Because you'll find a way. Well, if you're sure, then I'll try. And with that, Percy went off. Ginty, are you okay? Oh, Percy, glad you came to help me. Don't worry, I'll get you out of the mud. Later, the workmen had long cables and long ropes to put on Percy's coupling. They connected to Ginty's coupling. Later, it wasn't long until Ginty was about to be pulled out of the mud. It wasn't long until Ginty came out of the mud and he was okay. last Ginty was out of the mud. Thank you, Percy. You did so well. You are so brave when you rescued me. Yeah, I'm sorry that you got stuck in the mud. I didn't notice the points aren't set. It's okay. I didn't notice the points aren't set. I just didn't know that the workmen had forgot to set the points when they were about to drain the mud in the muddy pond out. Like, I didn't know that. It's okay. I'm sure the workmen will fix it sooner and later. And Ginty was glad about it. Soon, Percy was glad that things had went well. He was glad that he had helped Ginty, that he had been really useful. Percy was glad that things had went well, and he's glad that whatever the hell he noticed was over, and he's glad that the muddy track has been drained out, and he's glad that things went well. And Percy was glad that he had an awesome day, and that he had been a really useful engine, and Percy knew he was glad to be a really useful engine on Sir Topham Hatt's railway and the KTJ railway and all railways, and Percy's glad that he had been really useful.